I was in special ed growing up. And when I tell people that, they're like, oh, you don't look like you were in special ed. It's like, what am I supposed to have, Velcro shoes? I've never been formally diagnosed with autism, but every year a bunch of specialists would give me tests, and at the end of the test they'd always say the same thing. They'd be like, look, we can't technically say that you're on the spectrum, but we can say the spectrum is always expanding and it's definitely going to catch up to you. Stick with it. I drive an electric car. It's a Chevy, not a Tesla. I'm a man of the people, you know? I've learned a lot driving an electric car. I've learned a lot of men connect the consumption of fossil fuels to their masculinity. They're like, oh, I could never drive an electric car. I need to hear that exhaust note. Yeah, I can never drive electric. I need that exhaust note. I need a vroom vroom car. I need my car to go vroom vroom. If I don't have a vroom vroom car, how will I know my son respects me? Gas stations seem like a bad idea. They're just giant liquid fire bombs in the middle of everything. It's like, oh, who has access to these high-grade liquid explosives? Just anybody. They can just mess around with it. Oh, hell yeah, we sell lighters here at the gas station. What, are you gonna think I'm gonna miss out on that $1.50 profit because the air around me can't explode? Hell no. It's 2 a.m. I make minimum wage. I'm already kind of dead. Anyway, I'm in charge of all the safety around here. Let's go ahead and build all of human civilization around this. My neighbors have been missing for like 2 months. And the only reason I know that is because there's been like a 24-pack of Pellegrino sparkling water in front of their door the entire time. And I don't think that's how you store that, you know? I feel like back in the day, people knew their neighbors. Like if your neighbors were missing, you would report it to the authorities. But I'm just like, oh sweet, no neighbors. I can be as loud as I want. I hope they stay gone, you know? If my neighbors were murdered though, I'm a big fan of those murder mystery true crime shows. So when the police show up, I'm just gonna act as suspicious as possible so they have to talk about me on the first episode. You know? Say stuff like, oh, they were murdered? I'm not surprised. Yeah, all the neighbors had a problem with them, especially me. Things got real personal between us. Anyways, good luck with your investigation. I wish I could help, but I gotta catch a one-way flight to Thailand in 4 hours. Went to Disneyland. Magical. Disneyland is nice. I'm not used to theme parks being nice, you know? Like I go to Six Flags. And Six Flags is a theme park, but I don't know what the theme is supposed to be. They're like, I don't know, flags? Who cares? Loop-de-loop. You can really tell the difference between Six Flags and Disneyland in the advertisements, you know? Six Flags is like, Disney's like, hey, we got Mickey, we got Marvel, we got Star Wars. Six Flags is like, Monster Energy drink, the ride! Disney's like, hey, come see crafted nostalgic experiences from childhood. Six Flags is like, come get punched in the stomach by your own stomach for 12 hours. Six Flags, people literally die here. People die on roller coasters. It's gotta be embarrassing. It's like, you waited in line for 2 hours. There was this abandoned car in front of my apartment complex, and the driver's side mirror was completely covered in bees. Fully covered. You couldn't see any more mirror. It was just bees. So many bees that there was bees dripping off of bees. It was crazy. And this lady comes out of the apartment complex and she freaks out. She's like, oh my God, someone should call the cops. It's like, what are the police gonna do? Shoot the bees? Like, the best bet a police officer's gonna have is to mace the bees. But you can't pepper spray bees. That's just gonna make them angry, and then their stingers will be spicy.